But this gaming chair have a problem, and I'm planning to fix it. Let me show you for what I'm talking about. One of the main rails is broken, leading to the premise of more damage or even injury to the user. But because I don't want to buy a new one, I will try to fix it myself, because I'm a DIY YouTuber. But first I have to disassemble it and to get the broken part to the workshop. I have to unscrew so many bolts that I lost count. But the good thing is that they are all of the same type. The important thing in such an operation is not to lose the bolts and to remember where they were unscrewed from. This gaming chair costs a lot of money, and that's the reason I don't plan to buy a new one. And that's why I'm going to repair it myself. Let me show you for what I'm talking about. The chair is a Cougar model, but I don't remember which one exactly. It is not very old, maybe 3-4 years old. I have no explanation as to what happened to cause the rail to bend and break like that. After removing the rail, I have to make my way to the ribs. These ribs, as I call them, serve to hold the leather on the chair by means of clips. And of these, there are 2 broken ones that I will also need to repair. But first let me get rid of these rings holding the leather. The clips are very stiff, they break when I try to open them, so I just decided to cut them out. I plan to weld the ribs in their places and to strengthen the rail, since the tension was high there. If it breaks again though, I make a bigger rail that I'm sure will last. But for now, I will just reinforce it. You must be wondering why I'm getting these rocks wet. I will cover the leather with them, so that sparks from the weld or the high temperature do not burn it. This will make welding easier. For better contact, I remove the paint on the places where I will weld. I begin to very lightly and carefully weld the damaged areas. For this situation I will use welding machine with electrodes. I also have a wire feeder, but it throws off too many molten metal sparks, which is not good for this situation. Here you see the reinforced plates for the broken rail. The plates and the rail are welded. I blow everything to see the result. Now is the turn of the broken ribs. Like I said, their function is to hold the leather, which doesn't give me a clear idea of what crux of the matter is. Again with the wet rack method, I successfully complete the welding. I was able to keep the skin and flame free of molded metal, which was one of my goals. The next step is to stretch the leather anew.
The wire I will use is for fence netting. Not the best choice, but I just don't have anything else on hand. Many people arguing that there is no point in repairing a chair, because after a while they break again. But I decided to bust this myth myself.
Now the only thing left to do is to assemble it again. Let's go!
The specification of this chair says that it can hold up to 120 kilograms. The dreamer who used it weighs no more than 50 kilograms, so I have no explanation as how it broke. I have nothing against the brands, or the contrary, I even like them. I hope this is an isolated case. Now I just have to keep track of how long the repaired chair will last. If you want to find out too, subscribe to the channel, not just because of the chair. You will find tons of useful and interesting information in the channel. So come and become part of the Dream About Anything family. The chair is ready and it's time for a test. It is indistinguishable from new. If you like the video, press the like button. If you want to see more DIY videos, subscribe to the channel. I was Crash from the See you again in the next video.